Morning coffee talk. Do you like my new Mother's Day mug? So I haven't posted in a while. I'm going through something that's kind of personal. Can't really talk about it at this time. So it's been really hard, and it's something that I've been in a panic over, and I've been so panicked. It's like created kind of this obsession in me, like where's this all gonna lead, and also just anxiety and stress and like basically all the negative emotions that you can have wrapped up into one big ball. And this has been going on for a couple of months, and so finally I got to the point where I was like so crazy over this that I actually made myself physically sick. A couple of days ago, my stomach was hurting so bad I couldn't even get out of bed. And the last time that happened to me, I took myself to the ER and they thought it was an ulcer. So stress really can wreak so much havoc on your body. So anyways, a couple of days ago I was in bed, and the very next day I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing to yourself? You're allowing yourself to get so stressed out over this one thing that it's like ruining the quality of your life, and you're like reverting back to all these behaviors from when you were a kid, just the uncertainty and anxiety, stress, all the stuff. And I was like, okay, Morgan, you need to just stop. This is crazy. First of all, there's no way of ever knowing what the outcome will be. There's no point in all the what ifs and where is this going and all that stuff. I mean, now is the time to just have faith and believe that it will all turn out all right in the end, no matter what that ending might be. And I made a decision. I said, I am just going to say to myself, I do not need to make any decisions about anything. I don't have to do anything other than take care of myself and take care of my kids. And taking care of myself is saying, Morgan, what can you do today that you'll be happy about, that will make you feel happy? What can you do to fill your happiness today? And so I've just been repeating that to myself for the past couple of days. I've just said, Morgan, what can you do that's going to make you feel happy? So yesterday morning I had a therapy session, and I think the hardest part of going to that is hearing things that you don't want to hear, or having your truths spoken out loud, because then we have to be held accountable for our behaviors that we need to change, right? So not only do we have to be held accountable for that, but it doesn't feel good to hear that stuff. It makes you uncomfortable, and a lot of people are resistant to change. So when they hear about the things that they need to change, there is that resistance. And, it's just hard. It's just hard to hear, like, hey, this is something that you need to change about yourself. Because, people generally want to just feel good about themselves. They don't want to keep hearing things that they need to change. So after I went to my session, Usually after I go, I feel pretty raw, just because of the things that we've discussed, and having, to a certain degree, that feeling like, I'm under the microscope and feeling like, oh my gosh, there's so many things that are wrong with me. There are so many things that I need to change, etc. Anyways, so after I left, I had made plans with a friend in the afternoon. And because of how I was feeling after I left, I was like, I'm going to cancel my plans. I'm just not in the mood to visit. I just want to isolate myself. Usually every time, I'm having to kind of process information that's difficult for me, my inclination is to just stay home and not do anything with anyone else, not go out, just kind of take all the information in. And so I almost canceled my plans. And I thought about it after the appointment, up until almost it was time to meet this person. And then I said, you know what? No, I'm going to keep my plans. This person had already known that I would be coming. I didn't want to cancel and leave that person stranded. And also I was just like, I'm gonna do something that is out of my comfort zone right now, because I'd rather stay home and isolate and just continue to process this information and sit on it and basically just be down about it. When you have something really hard that you're dealing with, or truths about yourself that you need to face, and then you just have this feeling of dread, and you just have this feeling you're just down. You're like, oh man, I still have so much work to do. Oh, I'm so bummed out. And when I feel that way, sometimes I just want to sit with it and sit with it and sit with it. Well, yesterday I was like, I'm not going to sit with it. I know that there's work that I need to do. I'm willing to do the work, but I'm not going to let it overtake my life either. I still need to enjoy my life and have fun. So, I did. I met up with my friend. I met her kid. Her kid was amazing. It was so great. It was so great. It was nice to just visit with somebody and listen to them about their life and all this stuff. So I was really happy that I did that. And I guess what I would say is maybe the next time you're having the inclination to isolate, ignore it and just continue to do what it was that you were going to do, and don't let the work that you need to do on yourself or your problems, don't let that deter you from still enjoying the quality of your life and having fun.